Hello everyone, Sun Guy here to bring you back another episode of Pokémon Rejuvenation for the PC. In the last episode, we made on to the Oceanic Pier and made our way... No. We were on the boat, it got under attack, we lost everyone we knew on the boat, including the main character's mother, and now we're kind of basically on our own. But we are not alone for long, because it's time for Choose Your Starter. And holy crap, there is a lot to choose from. Personally, I would say pick whoever you love. Even if it's a Pokemon as bad as Chikorita. I'm sorry folks who love Meganium. Even though Meganium is bad, but I would say if you will still love Meganium, go for her. There's of course other Pokemon that are not as good as others, and trust me, what I'm about to choose might be a worse outcome for me for the first gym, because I know what the first gym is. So of course, when choosing a star, you have the water, the fire, and the grass. Now, in this game, along with Reborn, you can collect these Pokemon later. Yes, some of them you can collect later, but there's a problem with a few of them. Out of the few, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Chimchar, I think along with... I don't remember if that's all of them, but I do remember those three in particular are not available in the game. Now, yes, when I said they're not available in the game, even though they're right here, that's because if you don't get them as a starter, you miss out. You can't collect them until the developers finally say, oh hey, we're going to finally put them in the game. So yes, 3 of them or more are not available in the game after choosing a starter if you did not choose them. I'm going to choose Grookey. Grookey! Sentinel Ten Grookey. Will you give Grookey a nickname? Yes. Okay, good, it's a male. I'm going to name him Kong after the eighth wonder of the world, King Kong. So let's take a look at him real quick. Brave. That's a plus attack minus speed. So natures are one of the most important things about Pokemon. Some Pokemon can take advantage over them, some Pokemon cannot. Grookey, this is a double-edged sword nature. I think Grookey is decently fast, but because he has the brave nature... Oh, Grassy Surge, that's even better. But yes, natures are very important, so keep an eye on when you're looking at natures. Next up, we have our stats. We have HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. HP determines how much HP, of course, the Pokemon has. Attack is basically a physical attack, so attacks like Scratch, Fire Punch, and Giga Impact, those are considered physical attacks. Next up is defense. This basically tells you this is how much a Pokemon can handle its the physical attack. So the higher your defense, the more you can take a hit. Special attack is basically something like magic, for example. So attacks like Psybeam, Flamethrower, Hydro Pump, those 3, for example, are special attacks. Next up is special defense. Similar to defense, but with this one, the higher your special defense, the more you can tank a special attack. Next up is speed. The more speed that you have, you get to go first in battle. If your opponent, though, has more speed, he goes first in battle. Okay, next up is abilities. Now, there are different types. Now, depending on the Pokemon you have, they can have different types of abilities. Grookey here has 2 of them. This ability here, known as Grassy Surge, this is a hidden ability. Hidden abilities were not introduced until Gen 5, so there's a little history lesson right there. That's what they call a lesson. but that's how. So abilities work depends on Pokemon. Grassy Surge, as an example, makes the terrain grassy on entry. So basically, this will turn the field. Grassy Surge will turn the field into a terrain of grass. What this does is that it will lower ground type attacks, but it will raise your HP. Well, it gives you HP bit by bit, kind of like leftovers. That's a whole other item right there. But there's a double-edged sword to it. Your opponent can also get HP from Grassy Surge. However, if your opponent or you are using flying types along with, I think maybe Pokemon with Levitate, they don't get the HP because it's only for Pokemon that are on the ground. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, could have been better. No, seriously, it could have been better. This grookey has 29, 11, 28, 22, 4, 24. Now what is that basically? These numbers mean these are IVs. These determine how good your Pokemon are. The higher the IV number, the more stronger this Pokemon is. Now, I'm not big on how to explain IVs at all. But that's probably like the short answer to it. The higher your number, the better that Pokemon's going to have with its stat. My highest is HP, so I'm going to get better HP. My lowest getting special defense, so I'm going to be getting about not a whole lot of special defense. Now, there is a way to make your IVs better, but that involves a whole nother story. Plus, we're not available to do it at this point. It's basically breeding to make them better, but right now, I'm not at that point. And the Zeros. Yes. The Zeros are next. Those are EVs. Basically, the short answer, hopefully I'm doing this right, is that depending on what Pokemon you're fighting, so let's say, for example, Machop, he'll give you attack EVs. I was about to call it IVs. So he gives you attack IVs. The more attack IVs you have, the more that's going to go for your attack stat. That means you're going to probably get more than usual when you level up. So that's an example right there. Hopefully I did a decently good job. If I miss out on any other ways of speaking how this works, future me, I hope you can kind of explain maybe a bit better, but I probably bet even you are going to probably struggle the right words for this. Also, if you don't probably just now realize that there is no music right now, this is to me like a glitch, apparently like a glitch or a bug, even though my BGM volume is at 60. But you can still hear like the clicks and me like bringing up the menu. Anyway, I think if I were to do something else, I think eventually I could get the music and come back.
Heck yeah! That's a nice choice, Nintendo. At last, it looks like a nice choice. Let's see if it actually is one. And by that, I mean a Pokemon battle, of course. Don't worry, I'll use weaker Pokemon I picked up here in the lab for this. It won't be a fair fight otherwise. Let's see what you got.
Ah, there's the music. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that bit of the music right there. First off, let's do as she says, and we're going to press the S key. So by pressing the S key, these Pokemon will start flashing in and out. You press Enter, or with me, pressing the A button. You can look at your opponent or your own Pokemon. So right here, Hatina, for example, is a Psychic type Pokemon, level 5. With an attack of 8, 11, 9, 10, 9, with an accuracy of 100. Oh boy, I got so much explaining to do how all this works. As you can see that there are plus zeros. Those are right there are temporary buffs. So, and also a temporary decrease. So, let's use Growl. So, by using Growl, that lowered the attack stat of Hatini's. Right now, she only now has an attack of 5. So, the more times you use Growl, the lesser that Pokemon can do to even bother to attack. Same thing can be with defense, special attack, special defense, speed. Accuracy is a different story. Okay, I did not know I could actually go to it. Okay. Game? Okay, good. I thought the game froze for a moment. What accuracy does is that there's like a... Boy, there's so much explaining to do. Okay, let's go to moves. So accuracy, as you can see right there, is a very important thing to focus on. Accuracy determines the percent of chance that Pokemon is going to hit. So you have an accuracy of 100 on Scratch and 100 on Growl. However, this accuracy thing can also decrease. This makes it even harder for your Pokemon to land in an attack or get a stat lowered. And trust me, oh boy, there's going to be a lot to explain right there too. Anyway, enough tutorial crap for now. Let's actually just have some fun, relax, do some battling. And right there, that's how grassy terrain works. Another thing about grassy terrain that I did not mention is that it will also increase the grass type attacks. Though right now I don't have a single grass type attack on my Grookey at all. Okay, that's another thing I did not mention. Grassy terrain can only last for 5 turns, if memory serves me right. Conglorn, Tree, whatever it's called.
You're totally good. Gee, whatever the heck that's pronounced. Mary Ann, I was blown away by your potential. You have a long way to go, but I know for a fact that you'll get there. Anyway, that was a good battle though, through and through. Here's a little something from me to get you started. Don't worry, we'll get into the bed later.
You attain Pokeballs.
That's all for me now, but Professor Jenner should get you all suited.
Or the heck, how you pronounce that word?
Before I go, let me heal up your Pokemon. See you later, Nintendo, and good luck on your journey.
Ah, there we go. Finally, we got the music going again. Yep, this is the thing I did not explain this at all. Once you choose to start Pokemon, defenses instantly go back up. You cannot even speak to these Pokemon at all anymore. This means that after choosing a starter Pokemon, you don't get to get any other starter Pokemon for a long time. These here will always just remain here, which still lies a problem with rejuvenation because, again, like I said, not all stars are available. To my knowledge, only grookey, chimchar, and scorbunny. I now remember the fourth one is snivy. Snivy is also not available, so you really got to choose. I chose grookey because if I were to choose Charmander, I'll never hear the end of it.
Congratulations, Nintendo. Your journey is just beginning. But that aside, I have something personal to ask you. It has to do with Professor Jenner. I'm back from my trip to...
I kind of forgot how to pronounce that word. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So let me try to get in. Professor Jenner, I'm back from my trip to MFS Cave. Here are the Pokemon you landed me. Ah, Rin, you got back quickly. Yep, I got research on all the Pokemon you requested too. I told you that hiring me as your assistant was a good idea. Oh, I think I was accidentally... I think I got the voice acting mixed up.
Oh, who is this? A new recruit?
That's a new required. Hold up. That's a new required. Recruited, but a new trainer. Oh, that's not... okay. God, I'm so sorry, folks. That's not a new recruit, but a new trainer.
So, you're a new trainer, huh? My name's Rin.
I'm not a new trainer per se, but I've done a reset recently, so I'm basically at that level.
I'm curious to see how you perform in battle. Show me what you got. Beginner's luck quickly runs out.
So yes, another thing with grassy terrain, as you saw right there, it will always, at the beginning of the battle, or when you have a Pokemon with grassy terrain, it will instantly activate grassy terrain upon that Pokemon with the ability to come out. To have it going. Also, there is a move that will give you grassy terrain on the field. But sometimes having the ability to instantly get grassy terrain going instead of just wasting a whole turn can actually be better. Ouch. Okay, I don't know why. There's some form of delay. Not the video, but I'm pressing the A button to select the attack, and for whatever reason it's delayed.
Whoa, not bad. Not bad at all. Wow, I didn't really think I'll lose that bad. Not bad at all. Though that was my first battle with a Pokemon I actually own. Professor Jenner usually lends me his Pokemon so I can take on more dangerous things.
Speaking of which, I have another task for you when you're ready.
Oh, do you mind if I take on that task a little later? I promised some friends that I'll meet up with them after I come back.
After I came back, excuse me.
I suppose you have done enough for the meantime.
Very well.
Thank you, Professor. I'll see you again tomorrow. Later, Suntendo. We'll see each other soon, I'm sure.
About a personal favor. I have a daughter named Milia. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I sent her to Route 1 in Goldenwood Forest a little while ago. I have faith that she'll be able to take care of herself, but I feel better there was someone to look after her. Of course, I won't let you do this without reward. Please, take these as payment in advance. Suntendo got the Pokédex and the CyberNav. The CyberNav is a device similar to the Pokégear. You may check the town map and listen to music while traveling. I hear there are many other apps available for it as well, so be on the lookout for that. You may be on your way now. Good luck. So, y'all think we're done with tutorials? No, we're not.
Suntendo, just the person I wanted to run into. Would you mind coming with me for a moment? There's a couple of things I would like to show you. Welcome, Suntendo. This is where we keep all the good stuff. There are numerous amounts of gadgets laid across the region that will aid you if you come across them. Exhibit A. This is a PC Star. It acts as a remote PC storage system. Now for Exhibit B. This one is really important. This is a gym guide panel. When you enter a gym, you'll see these. Use them to call a special someone when you need advice. When you defeated a leader, these will no longer work for you. And finally, Exhibit C. These are healing stars, a gold one and a red one. Gold stars can be used as many times as you want, but red ones are a one-time use only. However, if you ever white out, they're all reactivated themselves. Well, that's all I wanted to show you. You may test these machines out to your where that word is. Good luck out there. Okay, finally, we're almost done with tutorials. Like he says, this one right here, you can use as many times as you want. This is basically, as you heard that little jingle, it heals all your Pokemon. This panel right here we'll get into some other time when we get to a gym. Like he says, the green star right here acts as your PC. Got Lugia. Oh, they're playing the real nostalgia game with that one. We got the Johto starter, Chikorita, Totodile, Cyndaquil. Out of the three of them, I like Totodile the most. We got the Pichu and Pichu brothers. We got a Kamiko girl. Team Rocket. The grassy terrain, the sea terrain, desert. I guess that's a wasteland. A mountain. Don't know what this one is. Snow. Cave. The beach. Ocean. A lake. Now, is there really any reason for me to talk about any of that? No, not really. But it is a little nice detail. Okay. There's now one more thing to show off before I end off today's episode. By the way, she's going to be important later on, but right now there's no real reason to talk to her right now. Like, at all. Okay, let me show y'all a little trick. So, if any of y'all chose a fire Pokemon and it's raining here, go back in the building, come back out, keep doing this until it finally stops raining. Not only can you do this with a building, you can also do it when going to a different area.
Okay, good. Okay. Dang, I got myself into another battle without meaning to. Excuse me, ma'am, I am trying to... Oh, hello, meow. But excuse me, ma'am, I'm trying to show up a little tutorial here. Oh, great, he lowered my attack stat. Okay, so you happen to have noticed that, like, if you look at grookey in the where my name says calling, you're seeing it bouncing up and down in like different speeds. So if you press the M key on your keyboard, it will actually speed up your game. Taunt. That's actually a decent move right there. So yes, by defeating trainers and battles, you do get money. But if you lose to a trainer, you lose money. So try your best to not lose a lot. Speaking of losing, let me... Okay, I think Grookey can be fine for now. Okay, now I can finally get into what I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna press the... Okay, I guess there's no point. Oh, Bellsprout. Okay, I don't know what's with the delay right now. Okay, Pet Rat, you can be a decently good example right here. So I'm not going to go off and use branch poke, excuse me. I'm going to lower Pet Rat's HP down a bit. And now I'm going to throw a Pokeball at him. As you can see there, it's not going to be an instant catch. Wow, he is not going down without a fight. Come on, you bloody thing, wherever the heck you're supposed to be based off of. Thank you. Extremely cautious, they take shifts to maintain a constant watch of their nest. They feel... Dang my eye. No. So a Pet Rat right there is just meant to be like an example as to how the capturing works. There are different types of Pokeballs throughout this game. There's your traditional normal Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. They're basically better all Pokeballs, like, so Great Balls better than Pokeballs, and Ultra Balls are better than Great Balls. But there are also different types of Pokeballs. There are also some Pokeballs that are exclusive to Reborn only. But that's a story for another time, and I'm going to go ahead and end off today's episode. So, next time on Pokémon Rejuvenation, let's explore the city and see what there is to offer. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share, like, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you all for the next episode. Have a nice day.